In part 2 of our Secret Space Program playlist series, we'll dive deeper into the mystery surrounding Earth's delegation and their role within the Super Federation. This powerful intergalactic council, comprising various extraterrestrial groups, oversees the Grand Experiment, a long-term initiative with 22 distinct genetic programs that have impacted humanity's evolution over thousands of years. Join us as we uncover the role of Earth Alliance, their pursuit of disclosure, and the advanced, often hidden technologies connecting humanity with off-world societies. We'll also explore accounts of the underground maglev subshuttle system, the 20 and Back program, and memory wiping technology used to keep participants unaware of their experiences. This episode unveils how humanity may be on the brink of entering a broader galactic community. These are the things that we'll be talking about today in this video. Now, I have placed some time codes in the video description below, so if you guys want to skip to a different part, please do so. But for the rest of you, we will start at the beginning. So thank you for being here, and consider subscribing to this channel if you like what you hear today and want to learn more about the Secret Space Program. One of the important things about the Secret Space Program, SSP, that I briefly mentioned in the previous episode was the Earth delegations that recently joined the Super Federation. This Super Federation is made up of a large amount of different ET federations that meet to discuss the Grand Experiment. Our own Earth delegates had been trying to become a part of the Super Federation for a long time, and they were finally able to get a seat. These Secret Space Program Earth delegations are mostly organized by what's called Earth Alliance, which plays a significant role. Earth Alliance is made up of mostly of whistleblowers, former insiders, and reform-minded elements within existing space organizations and military organizations, and some say it also includes individuals from government, private sectors, and even certain advanced military branches. So the Earth Alliance is a coalition of various Earth-based factions and insiders who seek to expose the hidden knowledge of the Secret Space Program and to also disclose suppressed technologies like the medbeds. To put all that in one word, disclosure. Earth Alliance is bringing us disclosure of these profound secrets. However, there are other groups that oppose disclosure. The Earth Alliance is trying to ultimately free humanity from the control of dark, covert groups like the Cabal, also called the Deep State. In other words, the bad guys. Now, for some of you, those are new terms to learn, Cabal or Deep State, which are widely recognized terms used in political debates. Deep State refers to the secretive and established groups within government, intelligence, and military agencies that operate independently of elected officials. Deep State is often used in discussions of secret agendas, political interference, and manipulation by unelected power brokers. It is these Cabal or Deep State groups that are the ones responsible for keeping advanced technology and information about extraterrestrial contact away from the public. The Earth Alliance, on the other hand, is often depicted as a coalition or alliance formed by various factions on Earth that seek to expose hidden technologies, reveal suppressed knowledge, and establish a more transparent and cooperative approach to space exploration. This coalition actively supports Earth's interest and transparency in space-related matters. They advocate for fair treatment, sovereignty, and beneficial technology exchanges for humanity. This Earth Alliance is typically portrayed as a counterforce, the good guys who are against the covert or controlling groups, such as the Deep State, which are often accused of keeping advanced technologies and extraterrestrial contact hidden from the public. In this context, Earth Alliance sends delegations to off-world settings, like the Lunar Operations Command, LOC, or other extraterrestrial bases, and they are usually representing humanity's interests. They would theoretically work with other galactic groups or councils, such as the Super Federation, to negotiate humanity's role in space, access to technology, and protection from potential extraterrestrial threats. The Super Federation is a high-level intergalactic council made up of various extraterrestrial species. Its primary purpose, according to whistleblower accounts, is to oversee and regulate the Grand Experiment, a large-scale genetic and social engineering program that involves multiple alien races who are interacting with humanity and other developing civilizations. The Super Federation manages 22 distinct genetic programs that involve long-term manipulation and experimentation with human DNA and social structures. These programs are said to have been ongoing for tens of thousands of years. each run by different extraterrestrial species with unique goals. The agenda varies among these species. Some may wish to improve human abilities, some aim for social harmony, while others have self-serving objectives. These 22 distinct genetic programs, which involve human-looking extraterrestrials, were somewhat competing with each other, so they weren't all working together. These are genetic DNA programs of them mixing their genetics, and also programs of manipulating our human genetics. It's not just them experimenting on us, they're a part of this grand experiment too, and there's also a spiritual component to it. The grand experiment is a broad-scale mission that includes the genetic, social, and spiritual development programs conducted by the Super Federation members. The grand experiment is said to involve not only genetic modifications, but also efforts to guide or influence human civilization through culture, religion, and consciousness evolution. Each of the 22 different species involved brings its own genetic contributions or modifications, enhancing certain human traits or fostering specific outcomes. The Super Federation reportedly operates under specific cosmic laws that regulate how extraterrestrial species can interact with humanity. These laws are meant to prevent overt interference in human affairs, ensuring that the genetic programs unfold in a way that allows for human free will. The Super Federation serves as a regulatory body, ensuring that its members adhere to these rules and that the programs remain aligned with a broader cosmic agenda. The stated goal of the grand experiment, according to secret space program sources, is the creation of an evolved, ideal version of humanity, one with a harmonious blend of qualities contributed by various extraterrestrial species. This new humanity would theoretically possess heightened psychic, mental, and physical abilities, making it well suited for a greater role in the galactic community. It suggested that humanity, as a hybrid species with contributions from multiple extraterrestrial sources, could eventually serve as a role or leader within the galaxy. Human sovereignty is a central issue. Some extraterrestrial groups reportedly support humanity's right to develop independently, while others see Earth as a source to be managed or influenced. The Super Federation's oversight is meant to balance these interests, creating a structure where Earth's representatives negotiate for fair treatment and protection from exploitive agendas. Earth Alliance delegations attend Super Federation meetings to ensure that human sovereignty and well-being are prioritized. These delegates may negotiate technology transfers, seek protections for humanity, and advocate for the end of any exploitive practices within the 22 genetic programs. The grand experiment is often presented as a hidden part of human history, affecting everything from genetics to cultural and spiritual evolution. Proponents of this narrative suggest that elements of human spirituality, belief systems, and even societal values may have been shaped or influenced by these 22 extraterrestrial genetic programs. The grand experiment's end goal is usually described as a humanity ready to join a broader galactic community, having achieved a balance of qualities that extraterrestrial species regard as ideal. What's interesting is that we know that the Earth Alliance is about disclosure. Well, isn't it interesting that there are already some secret space program analogies in films like Star Wars, Star Trek, and other spacefaring shows and movies that mirror the idea of a broad-scale mission similar to the SSP's grand experiment and the Super Federation overseeing genetic or social engineering across species. Such movies are basically soft disclosure, a gradual revelation of hidden truths, which is occurring through popular media, such as TV shows, movies, comic books, and video games. The idea is that these forms of entertainment introduce concepts like extraterrestrial life, advanced technology, secret programs, and interstellar politics, subtly preparing the public for real disclosure that may come in the future. In Star Trek, we have the United Federation of Planets, which is a coalition of different species and worlds working together under shared values and goals. While it doesn't directly conduct genetic programs like the SSP does, the United Federation of Planets sets guidelines on non-interference through its Prime Directive, which prohibits interfering with the development of less advanced civilizations. In some Star Trek episodes, there are examples of genetic and cultural influences that the Federation must navigate carefully, drawing analogies to the SSP's concept of a council overseeing humanity's development. Also in Star Trek, we have the Q Continuum, which is a powerful advanced race with near omnipotent abilities, who occasionally interfere with or observe humanity and other civilizations for their own interests. In some storylines, Q engages in testing humanity's potential, similar to how certain extraterrestrial groups in SSP narratives allegedly influence and test humanity's evolution to reach higher levels of consciousness or development. In Star Wars, for example, we will also have something called the Galactic Senate or Jedi Order. The Galactic Senate serves as a governing body that oversees various planetary systems, similar to Star Trek. While not directly involved in genetic programs like the SSP, it represents a collective decision-making entity similar to the SSP's Super Federation. The Jedi Order also functions as a regulatory and moral guide, sometimes intervening to maintain peace across the galaxy and influencing the development of various cultures. Additionally, the concept of the Force, the sensitivity of it, where some beings have stronger connections, to the Force than others, has led to selective breeding programs or manipulation by Sith or Jedi factions. This loosely resembles the SSP's narratives of extraterrestrials managing genetic traits. In Babylon 5, there is the Vorlons and Shadows, which are ancient races that meddle in the evolution of younger species. Each group has a distinct philosophy on how younger races should evolve, with the Vorlons promoting order and the Shadows encouraging chaos and competition. This is similar to how the Emerald Order talks about the path of order versus the path of chaos. The Vorlon and Shadow interventions, which shape the development and conflicts of various species, are similar to the SSP's concept of the grand experiment, where extraterrestrial factions influence human evolution according to their agendas. In Stargate SG-1, there is the Asgard and the System Lords, particularly the Goa'uld, and both represent two extremes of intervention in Stargate SG-1. The Asgard seek to protect less advanced species and subtly influence humanity's development positively, while the Goa'uld manipulate and exploit humans as hosts and servants. The Asgard's role in particular parallels the idea of benevolent factions within the SSP narratives that protect humanity's sovereignty and potential. The Expanse, there is the Protogen Corporation's experimentation. They conduct experiments with the protomolecule, an advanced alien bioweapon, on human subjects, especially children. These experiments represent a darker form of genetic and social manipulation, where corporate interests drive risky interventions with little regard for humanity's well-being. This echoes some of the SSP's narrative elements about factions using human beings as test subjects for genetic and other experiments. In Dune, there is the Bene Gesserit breeding program. The Bene Gesserit engage in a secretive long-term breeding program to produce the Kwisatz Haderach, a prophesied super being. This closely mirrors the SSP's grand experiment, where extraterrestrial species seek to enhance humanity's genetic potential, possibly to produce ideal traits or abilities over generations. Don't forget about shows like The X-Files, Stargate, Ancient Aliens, which explore themes of government secrecy, hidden extraterrestrial activity, and suppressed technology, often mirroring claims made by UFO researchers and SSP whistleblowers. Men in Black, Independence Day, and Arrival deal with humanity's interaction with extraterrestrials, secret organizations, and alien threats, presenting ideas that align with narratives of covert operations and extraterrestrial alliances. In Stranger Things, for example, the character Eleven undergoes psychic training in a hidden government facility, a portrayal similar to SSP accounts of children being trained in underground bases. Comics like Marvel's Avengers and DC's Justice League explore Galactic Federation's cosmic threats and advanced technology, often portraying superheroes as the agents of planetary defense. Marvel's S.H.I.E.L.D. and DC's Argus resemble secret government organizations with knowledge of extraterrestrials and hidden technology. The Men in Black comic series, adopted into movies, directly portrays a secret agency dealing with extraterrestrial life on Earth, mirroring claims about government organizations hiding alien contact. The Watchmen explores the concept of a select few having knowledge of powerful truths and manipulating events from behind the scenes, similar to narratives of elite groups influencing humanity's fate. There's also video games like Mass Effect, Halo, and XCOM, which introduce players to expansive universes filled with alien races, intergalactic politics, advanced technology, and government secrets. They create detailed stories of humanity's interactions with alien species and hidden military programs, paralleling SSP narratives. Metal Gear Solid explores covert military operations, secret programs, and genetic experimentation, portraying governments and corporations as keeping world-changing technology hidden, a theme often associated with the idea of the deep state or cabal. The Secret World Legends builds a world where supernatural, occult, and extraterrestrial secrets are hidden from the public by powerful secret societies, aligning with SSP and conspiracy theories. Now, I'm sure a lot of you can add more TV shows, films, video games, comics that have some of these SSP type of soft disclosures. So please, you guys share that in the comments below, and a lot of us can check those out and do some more research, right? And share with our community, by the way. These soft disclosures in pop culture allows people to explore and accept ideas that would otherwise seem extreme or improbable if suddenly presented as fact. By familiarizing the public with these themes over time, storytellers and media creators gradually prepare society for potential revelations about extraterrestrial life, advanced technology, or secret programs. Some proponents argue that government agencies or insiders may even encourage or permit certain narratives to be shared, allowing disclosure to occur at a pace that doesn't shock or overwhelm the public. The exposure to these themes in entertainment is seen by some as a form of psychological conditioning, preparing audiences to consider the existence of aliens, government cover-ups, or hidden technology as plausible, if not real. In SSP narratives, this gradual exposure is essential for easing humanity into a future where disclosure might reveal realities far beyond our current understanding, making it less shocking, if such truths were ever officially confirmed. We've talked a lot about interesting things in today's show, but of course there's so much more to cover. I sincerely thank all of you for watching this second episode of this Secret Space Program playlist series. If you guys have liked what you've heard today in this video, please like and subscribe and consider supporting this work. There is a donation link below, or you can also become a paid member or even purchase one of my crystals or artworks on my Etsy shop, which is linked below. Thank you, Starseed family. I'll see you in the next video in the playlist series. Peace. Namaste, Holy Ones. Machiwa.